Okay, hi, my name is Rico Molden, and I'm here with the Chapman Stick. It's an amazing instrument, and I want to talk about a few different ways to hold the instrument. The way it's supposed to be held is this belt hook, and that goes usually into a belt, and then a shoulder strap. It fastens at the top, and then fit it over your head and under your arm, and there it is. It's hands-free, but to me it's not super comfortable. I'll show you in a little bit. I've made a couple modifications, but first I want to talk about some of the shortcomings or things that aren't comfortable to me. First one, just tucking it into pants or into a belt, to me isn't so comfortable. It kind of puts the weight on your hips. And then the strap here, I found a pretty comfortable playing height, but the strap is in my way. It sometimes gets on my chin, and I don't like what it's doing here. It's pulling under the arm. If I was at a show and kind of sweaty, it would exaggerate that, and it also limits what I can wear. And even if, let's say it might be a female player with a dress and she might not have a belt, it's just, I think it could be improved on, and that's what I did, and I want to show you guys two improvements, two different ways to carry the Chapman Stick. So I'll undo this, and the first one is a strap type style. What you would do is with any guitar strap, I modified it so that it's the adjuster here. Basically, I took an extra one from there and I did a couple modifications to it, and I'll show you when it's on. This will be the part in essence that supports the top of the instrument. You would wear it just like you would a standard guitar strap, and then there's this piece here that I used to Velcro, and this will make basically a cradle for it. So within just a few seconds, with these two accessories, can modify any guitar strap to become a Chapman Stick. You know, I don't even have a name for it. It'd be a sling, holder. All right, there it is. And let's get the instrument onto it. Same belt hook, it's key. No modifications to the instrument. The instrument stays exactly as is. Slides right there. This part here, adjustable to wherever you want. And it locks in. I have it set for my comfort, but this actually has a little buckle that I could pull the instrument closer or further. Same thing, hands-free. To me, a lot more comfortable. Weight is distributed on the shoulder. You can move. Let's say you're a real animated player and you want to get down, can do any of these types of movements, and it's not stuck in your pants. And a key thing to me is that the strap isn't coming across your face, in your chin, in your line of view. It's not pulling under your arm. It's a lot more like we'd be used to having a guitar or a bass, and that's how that one works. And you could have it permanently set up or not. It's just real easy to slip on, and there you go. So that's the first method. And then the next one is a stand. I wanted to be able to have just complete separation from the instrument. So I fabricated this myself. I Frankensteined a few pieces of hardware. This is from a drum snare and a couple other cymbal pieces. And I'll show you basically how this one works. The bass, could put any bass on it. I wanted something with a small footprint, so I found a real heavy snare bass stand. And The cradle here supports the instrument. This same belt hook slides right in, and there's the instrument. So I want to show it in a few different settings. If you were on a real low chair, this is under 18 inches, it'll fit you there. Can play comfortably anywhere as high as the chair might want to go. The beauty is you just walk away from it. There's a couple adjustments if you want the instrument to lean. Can lock it out in any angle. And same goes with the tilt front and back. If you want it a little more forwards or back, you find the good balance point. And that's pretty comfortable for me there. And then let's say you wanted to be higher up. This would accommodate players even into the 6-foot range. I'm 5'8" and slide it up here. To me, a comfortable plane height is where the headstock is just about eye level, can come up to it, reach it real easily. And this would be good for a situation where I might be in a live setting, might be playing a keyboard over here, and then would want to just come up to the stick for something, play. It's just right there, unobstructed, can just reach all around it. Would even be good for stool playing. This would be common like at a coffee shop. Get the right height here. It's pretty much ready for it. And just hours of playing, not having to be standing up. I find that with the traditional method of it stuck in a belt, you have to be really standing to be comfortable. Here, you can play just for hours at a time, and the instrument's right there. So this would be more of a stand that's meant for playing. And again, instrument comes right off, and no modifications to the instrument, and it's ready to go. All right, thanks for letting me share this with you.